Statman, on a level, you could be the greatest individual in football.
We are back with another video. We won, but it feels like a loss, innit? That's my feeling right now. Like
your feeling, not mine. But go.
I'll be honest, I'm disappointed. We'll discuss about Flawless. How you doing first?
I'm blessed. Sorry, we're slightly late, people. Our eyelash dropped into my eye, so I had to get it out. It was probably irritating me in my eye, but you know, we good. We here. Bains showed bare concern to me, innit? So big up to the chat. I know you'll show more. Actually, on this channel, you lot dislike me as much as you dislike Bainsy. So, you know, like maybe you lot don't care for my well-being. But yes, Bainsy, I am blessed. I'm good, man. And good to be here as well. Thank you for having me as always.
Listen, before we get started, make sure you guys like the video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Flawless. The link is in the title. I think I titled it Erik Ten Hag got it wrong. And I'll be honest, that's how I feel. Like, I know my initial reaction was, I know people got onto him for playing Harry Maguire up top. I had no problem with that. My biggest problem was you had your best crosser in Luke Shaw, very deep. I was very, very frustrated with that. And I'll be honest, like, listen, you win some, you lose some in terms of your subs and stuff, innit? But I felt like his subs got it wrong. I thought Rashford, when he came on, was pathetic. I thought that was one of the worst cameos I've seen from Rashford, or worst performances this season. And I think overall, going into that 3-3, 1-3, whatever you want to call it, shape, just killed it kind of thing. I think overall in midfield, I thought Eriksen, crap today. Crap. Like, we could not control the game at all because of Eriksen. I thought Donny van der Beek invisible. But like, as I said, like, I'm not going to be harsh on Donny just because that's his first start kind of thing. And I'm going to be a little harsh on Eriksen.
That's fair.
What else? I thought Garnacho done well.
I'm agreeing with most of what you're saying here. He was the bright spot.
Well. On the right, I thought Bruno first half done all right. I actually liked him on the right-hand side. I'll be honest, I think we all done all right as a team, innit? Other than, for example, like Eriksen, I thought was one of the worst players on the pitch. But then overall, like, as I said, man, I think Erik Ten Hag, that's where we went wrong kind of thing, innit? His subs were pathetic. His subs lost us the game. But not lost us the game, but
didn't win
kind of killed the flow for us, if that makes sense.
I can't be critical of, I'm in agreement with you on the Ten Hag in terms of being critical of him getting it wrong. Yes, I agree with. Hey, Mods, be on it. You lot deal with it. You got slow mode on, right?
No, I think I need to do that.
Yeah, put slow mode on, man. This guy. See, you're talking about Ten Hag not preparing properly, man. You need to prepare properly. You had 5 minutes to prepare properly. Get your shit together, man. Get your act together, fam. But as we were saying, I do agree with that in terms of the majority of what you're saying. I think I agree with all of it, which is very, very weird for me and you. Ten Hag, yeah, I think he got it wrong in terms of his subs. I do believe so. He tried to change the shape and he went for it. I have no issue with him trying to change the shape and go for it. It's just the fact that it didn't work. But I have no issue with that. Maguire going up front, I have no issue with that. But when you're missing, arguably, when you're missing 3 of your 4 best attackers or 3 from 5, wherever you rate Sancho, Anthony, and Martial, it's going to show. We won the game. It's disappointing. That's it for me. It's not the end of the world. The sky's still there. Or the ceiling's still there in my case. We good. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, would you have preferred to have topped the group? Absolutely. This playoff thing is more of an inconvenience. Not because of who we play. It's more so for the 2 extra games. And we already know how stretched our squad is. Our squad is extremely, like, big up to Dipesh. Our squad is extremely stretched. So that's legit. That's how I look at it. I agree with you. Eriksen was poor. I even though I don't think Donny was good, I'm not going to get onto him like that because it was his first start. Bruno'd. That's typical Bruno.
Nah, I like Bruno in the first half, can't lie. I thought he was one of our better players.
I don't think that's tough. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was tough to be one of our better players there. Like,
no, but I'll be honest, I like that right-hand side, Bruno. But then my problem with, I'm not going to say it's a problem kind of thing, innit? But the way I want to see Bruno is, you see, I think it was 2 or 3 games ago, Bruno I think it might have been the last Europa League game, actually, that we played. Remember when we went to that 4-4-2 where it was Ronaldo, Rashford up top, Garnacho on the left and Bruno on the right? Bruno in the inside right-hand channel, in that little half space, and putting in balls, I don't mind. Where I got frustrated was towards the end when Bruno basically touchdown winger, coming deep, trying to get the ball kind of thing. That was kind of frustrating. And that ball at the end was pathetic kind of thing. You cannot be putting that ball out.
Yeah, and that's it. And there was twice One in the first half, another one in the second half where we had chances to find crosses. Where all he had to do, and that's just typical Bruno for you. The same way he gave the ball against like Bruno to me. Ronaldo was Ronaldo. Unfortunately, I'm not expecting anything more from him, even though the assist was good. And Garnacho, we didn't get the ball to enough. I liked Garnacho. He was the bright spot during the game, took the goal really well. And it was a good time where he cut inside and he put it over the bar. We just didn't get the ball over to him. Defensively, I can't have no complaints with Casemiro in the back four, to be honest.
I think we're just moving the ball too slow. I'll be honest, like, Eriksen is meant to be the tempo setter kind of thing. Now, once
he was both.
Eriksen kind of, what do you call it? I'm not going to say slows down, but kind of, what do you call it? Like, he ain't Eriksen.
Big up, Jez.
If Eriksen is not Eriksen, then we have a massive problem kind of thing.
We struggle when he doesn't play well. It makes perfect sense, yes. We struggle a lot when he does, and today he was poor.
Listen, I said Bruno's crossing was horrible, man. Like, you not deaf or something?
Hey, man, how are you going to go at Ross like that?
No, but it's true. Like, I literally said Bruno's ball at the end was pathetic. You have to be you have to be putting in the 6 yard box minimum.
Allow Ross, man. He here supporting you, supporting me. Allow my guy Ross down, man.
Nah, don't lie on my name kind of thing, innit? Especially after a bad result, anyone can get it.
Oh, is it? Oh, anyone can get it. All right, cool.
Yeah, including you, man. Relax.
All right, this guy, why are you shooting me? Yo, we boys. What do you mean? What did I do? I never do anything to you. I'm nothing but nice to you and make sure you're good. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest. Like that Donny van de Beek thing. The thing is, looking into that game, I thought we would struggle. I can't lie. Because you know how what do you call it? Real Sociedad kind of had a diamond thing. I was like, let's see. If we don't move the ball quick enough, Donny van de Beek is going to have to drop deep and collect the ball in it. And let's be honest, that's not Donny van de Beek's game for you. You want Donny van de Beek in the final third, kind of just moving around the striker, late runs into the box. And I'm like, that's going to be a struggle. But I'm like, okay, Tenor played him. I think he played him because he might play on the weekend because Bruno's suspended.
He needs minutes. He's got.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'll be honest.
I'm with it. I give him more than one game.
No, I don't get no. I give him more than one game in it. But I'm just saying for the Aston Villa game, I think that could be tough as well. But the problem is we don't know how Aston Villa are going to set up now.
That's it. So that's why I would go with it. And Josie, you're right. The cross Bruno, man. That's why I said Bruno had those 3 times, 3 crosses, especially the first 2. 1 in the first half, there was 2 in the second.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Simple.
that one.
Simple crosses, but that's just Bruno for you.
But I can't lie. It depends, innit? Because say if Anthony and Sancho are both out on the weekend, big if right now, we don't know. I would personally just go with this. I wouldn't play Donny personally. I would go with how we set up in the Europa League in the second half last week. With the 4-4-2 thing, with Garnacho on the left, Ronaldo, Rashford up top, or Rashford in the 10, whatever you want to call it, and Bruno on the right.
Okay, can't play. So who would you play on the right?
Bruno
suspended.
Oh crap, oh my days, I forgot. Okay, then it might have to be Anthony kind of thing if he's back. If he's not,
let's say he's not back.
Elanga then.
Jesus Christ.
Who else do we have? Unless you want to get another midfielder in. Now, someone says drop Ronaldo. You can't drop Ronaldo.
If Anthony's back, I'd drop Ronaldo.
No, but we said if Anthony's not here kind of thing.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying up to this point. Like,
so you literally have no one.
Yeah, there is. It's really tough.
It's literally just Ronaldo.
Hey, people notice how on Monday, you know what I'm saying? Bains was talking about, title charges. You know what I'm saying? And winning 5 from 5. You still confident about that 5 from 5, yeah?
No, we should still win 5 from 5.
There's no excuses. Are you still confident?
Yes.
Okay, Faz, go on. Carry on.
And I thought, like someone said thoughts on Garnacho today. I said this before when Garnacho first broke in. I don't think Garnacho as a player, how do I word this correctly, is extremely talented kind of thing, isn't it? But what sets Garnacho up compared to the best in terms of him coming through is his mentality. Because every single time he's on the pitch, you can see he don't look scared kind of thing, innit? And that's something I love about Garnacho. Like you can see every single time he gets the ball, there's no different from the Garnacho that I see in the youth academy to the one that I saw, for example, in the FA Youth Cup final in front of 67,000 people to now.
Direct. Yeah, he's very direct.
Like
confident.
He don't change his game, and that's a very good mindset for a youngster to have kind of thing, innit? Because youngsters come in, they see the crowd,
and they can shrink a little bit.
And that's natural kind of like, even if he did that, I wouldn't get onto him kind of thing. But the fact he's not doing that is a massive positive. Just quickly, I didn't like what Bruno said after the game, by the way. I did not like what Bruno. You did not need to go on to like
talk about it, man. About time you criticize Bruno going.
No. I saw that quote and I'm just like, that's wrong. Ten Hag done it. Let Ten Hag do it. He's the manager. You do not have to then call out Garnacho and say he had a bad attitude or wherever it was at the start. I just thought that's completely wrong. Especially because he's a youngster kind of thing, isn't it? What, he's 17, 18?
Absolutely.
And the thing is, like, this is what people don't realize. He's 17, 18. Kids make mistakes.
Is he that young?
Yeah, he's 18 or something. Kids make mistakes. It's like that. I saw the video of the Ronaldo son thing. And people were getting onto the other guy that was kind of, or pressuring Ronaldo's son.
That confused me. I didn't understand what was going on there.
This is what people don't realize. Like, they're kids kind of thing. Like, they make mistakes. Garnacho clearly made mistakes in preseason, turning up late to training, for example. Ten Hag punished him, rightly so. Ten Hag then didn't really give him a minute in preseason until the Real Vallecano game. He done all right in that, in my opinion. He hasn't really played in the league. He's got his chance last week because he's impressed in training. He's taken his chance. That's it. It's as simple as that kind of thing. You don't have to now talk about what happened at preseason. I just thought that was completely wrong.
Yeah,
especially from one of the senior players kind of thing.
He didn't need to say anything publicly. Yeah, he didn't need to say anything. But yeah, we are struggling in attacking areas in regards to options. And I've said this the entire season. I've been saying this. I'm saying this from preseason, from when I knew what the team was going to be. I've been saying this and why I don't think we'll finish top 4, even though we'll be in the race. Because there'll come a time when Ten Hag has to prioritize Europa League or Premier League. And injuries will happen, suspensions will happen, loss of form will happen as well. And we're seeing it now. We don't know what front four we're going to play. But all right, let's say Anthony and Sancho are out. I don't like any of the front fours available. It's just the best of a bad bunch, like in terms of, I don't like any of them. None of them fill me with confidence. Can United still go on the weekend? I would play him on the weekend. I think it's on merit. I say this all the time. He's put in too good. He was good against, was it Sheriff? He was good against Sheriff at home. And he was definitely, it's easy to be, but he was the best attacker today. He was the brightest attacker today to me. Why would you not reward good performances? Because if he was poor, I'd be here, you'd be here, the chat would be here talking about he shouldn't play, he's not good enough. Keep talking about this. It's on merit. I'm saying good performances should warrant a starting place and not a name. So to me, I would play Garnacho. I would play Donny again because he needs minutes. Would I play Ronaldo? No, I'd go Rashford up top. And then right-hand side, if Anthony's not fit, unfortunately, it's Alanga.
I think it's a tough one. I can't lie with the...
Yeah, but it is tough. It is tough.
With a away fixture against Aston Villa, because we're playing them in the League Cup on Thursday, isn't it? I think that's the game where I'm like, yeah, Garnacho's kind of guaranteed to start. But then...
I'm probably unpopular opinion. I think that game is more important. The one on Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's more important. But I'm like, Ten Hag might rotate a bit more naturally. League Cup. Garnacho's definitely starting that for me. It makes a lot more sense, kind of thing, isn't it? The weekend game, I'll be honest, I don't know. And I'll be honest, I don't know what Ten Hag's going to do. Because listen, you're going to have to respect Unai Emery first game, Villa Park. Villa Park, loud stadium when he gets going.
It's going to be rocking.
Yeah.
You should visit it one time, man.
Nice we saw what happened, was it, when Coutinho's first game last year, for example, isn't it?
Yeah.
The last year. The 2-2. That stadium.
Yeah. When we were 2-0 up, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that under Ralph, innit?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that could be interesting in terms of how he handles maybe Garnacho kind of thing. But as I said, this is the bright thing kind of thing. And I said this before, like every single time Garnacho gets the ball, you feel like he's going to do something. Direct.
Very, 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 very direct. I like that.
Yeah. Aggressive.
Yeah.
You can't say the same thing when Jadon Sancho gets the ball. And that's what frustrates me about Jadon Sancho. And I know straight away people are going to say they're two different type of wingers. I know they're two different type of wingers. But you can still be aggressive and be a winger like Sancho kind of.
Yeah, it's a mix. I think you have to pick your moments because not every time Garnacho gets the ball is he fronting up the man, because sometimes they may double up and then there's a space free and then you play the pass. So I think it's picking your moments, and we've seen it with Sancho in glimpses where it is be a little bit more aggressive. That's what we're saying. Take on your man. Make defenders, make the fullback defend. You'll hear me say it in watch-alongs, and I'm running bants and jokes with it. ISO ball. You'll hear me say that. Like, yo, isolate the fullback one-on-one. Show your skill. Even if you lose the ball, cool. ISO skills. And to James, who says, why would I drop Ronaldo when we've been winning and we barely have any attackers? Because Ronaldo is no good for the football team. James, we have this conversation every single week, and you're my guy. I fucks with you. You know this. We've had this conversation from the start of the season all the way up until now. Until
Nah, because I thought Ronaldo's fine today.
He's not good. No, I'm saying in general, man, he's not good. Name me, and I was having this conversation with James, ironically, before the game against Spurs, where he refused to come on as a substitute. And I said, and no one can still give me an answer, and maybe you can, Bainsy, because you watch a lot of Manchester United and your memory's better than mine, and you analyze games much better than I do. Give me a game when Ronaldo has played well. So when I say well, I'm talking about 7 out of 10 or above in a game he started this season.
See, Everton, for example, he basically did start with that because Marshall injured too
don't
early.
Hit me with that, man. He came off the bench.
No, but he basically played
29 minutes in. We were 29 minutes in.
He still played 60 minutes.
We were 29 minutes in.
You played over 60 minutes. That's 2 points. That's 2 points on FPL for minutes.
See what I'm saying?
No, but that's 2 points on FPL because you played 60 minutes.
See, people, this is what I'm talking about, people. Yes, see what I'm saying?
And someone said he missed a crucial chance. That chance was offside, by the way.
No. Yeah, I'm not talking about today, like in terms of the chance missing. I'm talking about the rules change and the goalposts move for this footballer all of the time and that. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't play a role in that. We didn't win today. He didn't play a role.
How did you not play a role when you got an assist?
No. I'm talking about all 3 games. Today, yes, I give him the assist. I'm talking performances overall. I look outside of GNA. Ronaldo's not
against
good.
Sheriff, for example, he also scored.
The penalty.
It wasn't a penalty.
It was a penalty.
Not the header that went down and...
What was this? He scored a penalty in Europa League. Yeah,
no, Sheriff. You said 3. We won 3 in a row. So we beat Sheriff, we beat West Ham, who do we beat today? Real Sociedad.
Yeah, we beat Sociedad today.
I forgot today's game already, man. No, that today feels like a loss anyway.
I hear you in terms of forgetting. I don't even remember the Sheriff came back to my original point. Is this man is not good.
Ronaldo
this man's
scored.
Not good. So don't hit me with the we won 3 in a row, man. He's not good,
scored.
But James, you're gonna defend him no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So whatever in it. He's not good. This is why this man was available in the summer and nobody came in.
Wait. And someone said, Bains, are you still thinking 15 points from the next 5 league games? 100%. That should be the bare minimum. Bare minimum, 15 from 15. You know what I mean, kind of thing, innit?
Look at this guy.
And this, I want to touch on this because this is what I think Ten Hag got massively wrong, kind of thing, innit? I felt like that killed the game a lot. Because every single time Rashford got the ball, you can see he wanted to be direct, which I'm fine with. But then you're running into people, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah, he's just not here at the 10, yo. Play him left wing or second case is
second striker.
Yeah, I'm not trying to see him like in the 10. And to James, who says he was fine today. All right, so James, let me ask you, on the question of 0 to 10, what did Ronaldo play today? And that's not just for you, James. That's for the rest of the chat. What would you give him on a scale of 0 to 10 today?
Today?
Yes.
6.
Okay, cool. I think that's quite fair, to be honest.
Because of the assist.
Yeah. And if we take away the assist, what is it? 5?
5.
So he played above average.
I'll be honest, I don't think an attack did a lot.
No, but that's my point. Is he's a part of that though.
No, but this is my problem. I don't think we sustained pressure at all. And
we didn't. We were terrible. No,
and
we
that's
were terrible
about midfield kind of thing.
Yeah. I agree with that. My point is, I'm not praised. If you play 6 out of 10 and you don't keep your place, I'm not hearing anything. I'm not here. I'm sorry. If you play 5, 6 out of 10 and Bainsy says, yo, such and such should be dropped. Like if Bainsy turned around and said, Eriksen should be dropped, I'd go, all right.
No, but the thing is, don't get me wrong. You know I want to drop Eriksen. Right. But the problem is who? You know
No, I'm not saying, no, Bainsy, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should. I'm saying if you did say that to me, I would understand. Mama said the attack was poor, but you're going to make excuses. So what about all the other games then?
Wait, just quickly. You know one thing, these sort of games when we don't dominate the ball or struggle to kind of play through Real Sociedad's press, that ball carry is so important to this side. Right. Like the more you see Manchester United, week in, week out, you can see you chuck in De Jong for Eriksen, the improvement is crazy kind of thing, isn't it?
No, facts.
The improvement is crazy because there's points where, listen, credit to Real Sociedad, by the way. Very good side, in my opinion, kind of thing, isn't it? Very well organized. You can see, like, certain times they were pressing us and we just...
Fucking terrorists, but we move. Yeah, football terrorists.
That, I don't care kind of thing. And
yeah. That's not a shot at them. I'm just saying that's what they are. I just didn't know.
Like, I'll be honest,
didn't
I
know.
praise them for that kind of thing, innit? Like, obviously, it's frustrating playing them like that, but you have to say, you know what, fair play.
Yeah. And
They have to lose 1-0.
Vinushan, if I got your name wrong, I apologize. That's a question that nobody wants to answer, but we move. I'm saying, man's not had a good game all season. But
yeah,
hey,
just
keep
quickly,
it in the side.
this is another thing, or not this comment, but something like reminding me. Lindelof sub. I personally disagree with that.
Yeah, because I know you would have wanted him for the ball progression and his passing.
Yeah. Like, for me, like as I said, like, our best creative player, in my personal opinion, take away, for example, Bruno, in terms of numbers, is Luke Shaw. Why would you then make Luke Shaw go deeper? It just didn't make sense. And I don't think after he made that change, we started controlling the game. I thought Real Sociedad were probably the team more likely to score.
Yeah, he was chasing the game. Yeah, it was wrong. I seen what he was trying to do and why he didn't want Lindelof in the back three, because he just wanted pace. That's why he had Shaw, he had Martinez, he had Delo. Bruno was playing
Lindelof
wing
was
back.
injured. Don't say that.
Nah, Lindelof wasn't injured. Nah.
Oh, I thought he was perfectly fine when he came off. I just thought it was a tactical change. Because if he weren't injured, surely you bring on Harry Maguire then. I sent him back. Or if he was injured, sorry, you bring on.
Nah, yeah,
Maguire.
I think he's switching the system though. I think that's what it was.
That's what I think it was, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah. Huh? Okay, run up the likes as well, you lot.
Right, Lindelof walked down the sub.
I didn't know that.
Down the tunnel, sorry. Just then, even then, man, I would have brought in Harry Maguire if you were going to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, I hear that. Like I say, it's a man, but let's cut to it. You know what I'm saying? Because your chat, big up the chat. I love you lot, whether we agree or disagree. Because we are now in second place. So now we can have conversations about possible Champions League drop, well, not possible opponents in the next round. Yeah, go on. You got more to say
with opponents. Let me get it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about it. Don't fit. I stand on what I said. Don't fear any of them. Not
so we could get Ajax.
Yeah.
You just know, like, I was looking at these games. There's a lot of storylines, kind of thing, isn't it?
A hell of a lot. I know you like storylines as well, innit? Look,
I'll be honest.
That's why you smiling.
I don't mind storylines, but not now, kind of thing, innit?
I don't
want storylines in these two games. After that, maybe Ajax, Bayer Leverkusen. My boy Callum Hudson-Odoi, I hope he's good. Barcelona. That's probably the team that you want to avoid the most.
Yeah, I mean that they probably are the best side out of the lot. But go on, I'm gonna let you run through all the list of opponents and we'll discuss it.
The Bruno Ronaldo storyline. Salzburg, the Ralph storyline, if you want to include that.
Is that where he is?
No, he's Austria kind of thing.
Oh, seen.
Red Bull Modu.
Yeah.
Shakhtar Donetsk, Fred's old side.
This guy, you reaching with these stories.
No, but it is true. He's Fred's old side.
I had no idea. Yeah. I'm sure
Sevilla, the Alex Telles derby. And Martial's old club. And Juve, Ronaldo's old club.
I ain't trying to see. The only one I'm not trying to see is Juve. And that's not because I don't think we beat them. That has a Paul Pogba winner written all over.
Oh, yeah,
I do not need that. Like that, you might see me shed a tear on a live stream, people, if that did happen. A Paul Pogba dagger at OT. Like, that's the last thing I need. But in regards to it, all jokes aside, I stated this the entire time when the group stages was going on. And I was like, I don't fear these teams who are potentially dropping down. I don't fear Barcelona. I said, no apologies, but I said Barcelona wouldn't get out of their group. And like I stated, and I'll state this again, if Manchester United were in a group with Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, and Victoria P, and we didn't get out of that group, we would be criticized heavily. Rivals would be laughing at us, and nobody would be talking about fearing us or us being favorites for any meaningful game against any half-decent opposition. Not one. And I knew they would. And Inter Milan ain't great, by the way, people, just pointing that out. So if we were to play Barcelona, I don't fear them. Again, do they have the X factor with Lewandowski? Absolutely. They have the best player on the pitch with Lewandowski. But I would still, if we beat them, if we were to lose to them, I'd be genuinely I'd be pissed if we were to lose to them.
You know what Sevilla are in the league, by the way?
Where are they in the league?
Guess.
6th?
18th.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Have they not turned it around since the manager got sacked?
Well, they're 18th right now. Does it look like they turned it around? Listen, that's what happens when you sign Alex Telles, isn't it? The game's a game. Big up Alex Telles though. I don't even think he starts like that for them.
I hear that. Yeah, Rondo, I know you weren't talking to me. It's cool. It's all just football stuff. It's all good. Oh, yeah, the new manager only had like 2 games, so he's new there. So Sevilla are kind of unknown quantity because we don't know. Bear in mind, when are these tie? Is this tie what? February? Because this is like a new. Because this is like a new tie. So the teams who finish top, like they will obviously miss this round. So when does that round start?
Well, probably March.
Yeah, probably March. So basically,
or maybe end of Feb or something.
Yeah,
but that's I think it'll be end of Feb kind of thing, innit? Because normally it's around Valentine's Day or something, innit? When the Champions League is back.
Yes, it is around Valentine's Day. It is.
I swear that's in Feb, innit?
Yeah, so make sure you take out your misses and you're not streaming from on that day.
Wow, someone said Teller's got cooked by a 17-year-old City player. Like that, yeah? Say no more.
This guy, you know.
I mean, sorry. So sorry, he's my player, innit? Hey, the Europa League as well, by the way. Lazio got knocked out. Did you see that?
You got knocked out?
Lazio.
Oh, yeah, they put us in the group because Fingy's there, innit?
That's the team. That's the team I wanted to avoid. You know, every single team in Group F, Lazio's group finished on 8 points.
I did see they posted it in the group chat that every team finished on 8
Final
points.
8 points, Midtjylland 8 points, Lazio 8 points, and Sturm, whatever they called, 8 points.
Grats.
Yeah, something like that. I don't even know.
Grats. Yeah.
That's crazy, you know. I would be furious.
Yeah, you would be pissed. I'm just here having a look actually right now at what's it called? So here we go. So yeah. So the knockout round playoffs is the 16th and the 23rd of Feb. The round of 16 is the 9th and 16th. The quarterfinals is the 13th and 20th of April. Semifinals is the 11th and 18th of May. And then the final is the 31st of May. You know, when United go pick up the trophy. Like 31st
of May. I'll mark that down in the calendar.
You mark that down on the calendar, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be celebrating
Where's
together.
The final?
Jeez, this is a good question. 1 second.
And someone said other than Casemiro, I'm not rating any of our midfielders, bro. I'm so frustrated. I'll be honest, like Casemiro.
It's in Budapest.
Who's that? Where is it?
Budapest. I probably get this wrong.
Is it Romania?
Nah, I swear. Wait 1 sec. I swear it's
Hungary. We're gonna look so dumb right now. Where's Budapest?
Yeah, it's Hungary. It's Hungary.
I knew that.
I used you back. I knew that. You know what I'm saying? I need to double check. Where is Budapest? Yeah. So it's Hungary. I knew I was right.
Well, I'll get onto this comment by the way about Casemiro. Someone said, I want more games. The reason I don't want more games is because it's after the World Cup kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't need more games.
After the World Cup, you don't know how, first of all, our players are going to come back. If they're all going to be fit. And then second of all, listen, that's going to be a busy period. Because hopefully we would have progressed in the League Cup. Well, hopefully. Around that time, I think FA Cup should be back.
Yeah, because it starts January.
That's going to be an insanely busy period for, let's be honest, most of the top 6 clubs or most of the clubs in Europe.
Wow. Spin.
And this as well. I saw the Martinez yellow card, by the way. I worry for that, you know. That's a massive worry.
It's
you know when I talk about most important players, when I say Eriksen is one of our most important players, I think Martinez is one of our most important players. Like, don't get me wrong, depending on who we get, a Lindelof, hopefully Varane, partnership should be fine.
Yes.
But then ball progression is massive, and we know, I still think we struggle in our midfield for that. And Lisandro Martinez is the best at that.
I think we struggle right now, but I don't think Eriksen playing better, we struggle. And that's why I don't worry about it.
And another thing with Martinez as well, like, you know, for example, you know this, like you know when you look at, for example, I look at Rashford and I think Rashford's a fine player kind of thing, technically. But you know, certain times when, for example, the pressure might be on, certain players lose the technical security kind of thing. It just gets a bit messy kind of thing after, like, with the pressure and stuff. I feel like Martinez, no matter what, he's solid.
He's a cool customer.
And
he's
those
very
are the type of
composed.
players that, how can you not hate? How can you not love?
Facts. It's like watching me on a Saturday. I get it, fam. You know what I'm saying?
And then the Casemiro comment as well. I'll be honest, Casemiro is clearly our best player in our midfield, comfortably. Even today.
But man saying I'm not rating any of our midfielders off a couple bad games. Like, Eriksen's been good. Like, Eriksen will be fine. Donny will get up to speed. We know about Bruno. We know about Fred. We know about McTominay. Our midfield be like, this is overreaction. It's not really that much of an issue. It's really not that deep. Like, our midfield will be fine.
Eriksen. No, but I think, like when I say I think there's levels kind of thing. Casemiro is the only one that can say it's comfortably world class.
Yeah. But
I don't think anyone else.
There's very few of them in European. How many world class midfielders are in the league?
No, 100% hear that.
That's my point.
I want to ask you another question quickly. Who do you think is our top 3 best players at the club?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because I think Ricky, I think Beth asked Ricky in it yesterday. And
Did he say Alanga?
No, I think Ricky said Martial, Shaw, and Casemiro.
Casemiro, yes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Martinez, yes.
Are you not answer that in the comments as well?
To me, it's Casemiro, Eriksen, Martinez.
Casemiro, Eriksen, Martinez.
I think you take those 3 out, it's a wrap.
So you're saying best players, not our most important best.
Oh, best. So we just talk most best. That's a different conversation. Best. Casemiro, yeah, is still in that list. Best. Yeah, I'd probably go with those 3.
See, I would personally go with Casemiro, Martinez, Varane.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, Varane's because Varane is. I put Varane in a high bracket, and I wouldn't put Eriksen world class. So Martinez, what do I don't put Varane in? I mean, I don't put. Is Casemiro? Yeah, Varane, Martinez. Yeah, that's fair then. Casemiro, Varane. If we're talking best,
good. At least 2 of them are new signings. This is another person I want to talk about, David here. You know what? Fair play. Like, you know how harsh I am on David here, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah, facts. We know this.
And I thought again, he was calm today. Ball at his feet. I think he was the one that helped start the first goal.
Yeah, he clipped it to Bruno. Yeah, and then Bruno nodded it down. Ronaldo into Garnacho. Yeah.
Fair play to kind of De Gea kind of thing, innit?
Yeah.
Like, it's an interesting situation now with David here with his contract now.
I heard that he's willing to take a pay cut. How true this is,
I saw that as well. I think he kind of knows no matter what, he has to take a pay cut, innit? Yeah. But yeah, and that is what his double save, incredible. I know people are going to say the second save he was lucky and stuff. Yeah, listen, as a keeper, he made himself big.
Yes,
that's all you have to do. You make yourself big,
and you took one right to the snot box. You know what I'm saying? And that it happens. You know what I'm saying, put his body on that. He's dying for the badge.
But this is it. Like Montana said, De Gea is improved. That's all I've ever asked for, kind of thing, isn't it?
Do I think that?
Yeah, like as I said, like that's what I've criticized David De Gea for. I'm not saying he's going to be the best keeper in the world. No way is he Alisson level, but he's working fine right now. Tenno's clearly happy. Listen, I'm good with it. And someone said he needs to stop beating the ball every time he gets it. I don't think he does that as much. Like you saw. After the first 2 games, after Brentford, those 4 games after that we played, he was going long every single time, innit?
Yes.
But I feel like now we're doing that less so. Don't get me wrong, still does it at times. And I don't mind it kind of thing. But there's also a lot more opportunities that he goes short. Like today, there was a point where Real Sociedad were pressing us. He just passed the ball to Martinez on the left-hand side. Just something like that.
His distribution has been so I agree.
And that's what I said. Like, that's what I love about Ten Hag the most kind of thing. You can clearly see we're working on stuff. Like, you saw the reaction to the Rashford goal the other day. What was the first thing he said? Like, Benny McCarthy kind of thing. You can see the training ground coaches are working on these things.
He's spitting right now, fam.
So as much as I'm getting onto 10-0 today, because he did annoy me, I still love that bold guy, man.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Nah, it is nice.
That's nice, man. It's good to see you showing some love, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you rarely show love to anybody. You miserable.
Nah, but
to see you showing love is good.
Man.
Look at the glow in his eyes, man. They love. You love to see it, man.
Nah, but Ten Hag is different, man. How can you not love him?
You going red with your rosy cheeks. I'm loving this, man. Your glow different. Love that. No pause, Murtaza. No pause. Shout out Taza, though.
Yeah, this, I think his release cost is just 10 million higher or something, or 15 million higher.
75 million euros. So it's like 60 M's.
It's understandable from a Porto point of view. They're going to, listen, they can get a lot of money from him. Rightly so, because he's one of the best keepers in the world and one of the best, probably the keeper that every single club that wants a keeper should be looking at. So I think that's understandable kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you probably got a higher, what would you call it, like initial pay rise kind of thing. Or current pay rise, which
they just securing their investment, like the release clause in the contract. So we're gonna get 60 M's guaranteed. That's how they're looking at it. Yeah. And hey, Murtaza, if Bainsy wants to say he loves that bald guy, let him say he loves that bald guy, man. That's okay. What did Bainsy? Bainsy, we don't judge here, man.
No, but
It's okay.
clips,
You love Ten Hag. It's cool.
Someone said realistically, you always need the keeper. That's another good point.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Let me think. I can't think of a side. Like maybe Bayern Munich want to look long term for Manuel Neuer, just wrap him up, have him quickly, kind of thing.
Yeah, so maybe you look at it. Real Madrid got Courtois, Barcelona are a mess. Bayern Munich maybe.
No, but Stegen's been good this year.
Yeah, PSG have got Donnarumma.
He's looked better this year.
Where else do you go? Yeah, that's it. And Jez is asking you to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the other bald manager at his football club. Yeah,
the guy that finished top in his group.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Do I need to talk? He finished top in the group.
Hey, talk about it, man. People are I'm hearing people like Jez are hating on Antonio.
Yeah, Spurs is another good one actually for keeper. Chelsea could be interesting. Depends how Kepa kind of carries on. But I think he's injured now, innit?
Yeah,
but before that, Kepa was looking good, innit? Kepa was looking good.
But I don't think De Gea is a Graham Potter goalkeeper.
No, I think they're talking about Costa.
Oh, is it Costa? My bad. I thought we were talking about De Gea. My bad. Carry on.
And the thing is, with what do you call it, Chelsea, they need so many other positions as well, kind of thing, innit? So it could be interesting. And someone said Bainsy and Garnacho hype now. Ronaldo's done. I said this before and I still stand by this. I don't think Garnacho as a talent is our most, what do you call it, exciting talent from the academy. I said that before. The thing that stands out most about Garnacho is mentality. And that's something I can't take away from him, kind of thing, innit? It's very impressive.
And Soul Trader says, I've never been this depressed after a win. Why? Like, the sky's not falling. Like, it's really not that. It's disappointing. That's it.
I hear this, though.
It's not depressing.
No. But he said after a win, like, this is as sad as he's felt.
Yeah. Well, like, you shouldn't be depressed after, but that's more, that depression is more than sadness, fam. That's worst case scenario. Yeah, like when you're depressed, that's the worst. That's worst case scenario. That's like when you're talking, bad content creators and you say, "Yo, you're like a Ryan." Like that's worst case scenario. You get what I'm saying? In that, like, there's levels to this. That's what I'm saying.
No, you see this. I said this, and I said this before. I stand by it. I still think Isaac Hansen is our most talented attacking-minded player from the academy. I stand by it. And I said that for the longest. Like, you know, when Garnacho was getting all that hype last year, I said the exact same thing. I'm 100%, I still believe that kind of thing. But that's because, listen, I watched the academy kind of thing.
A man said it's the new standards that have been set, bros. What's the new standard? What did I miss?
And I said, I never said this. Where did I say Garnacho's not exciting? I said I don't think Garnacho is the most exciting talent from the academy. The most. I never said he isn't exciting at all.
See how vocab matters.
It's true, but it does though. One word can make a massive difference, kind of thing.
100%, like being the most depressed after a win. Yes, depressed, sad, disappointed. You know, like these things matter. Who? Me.
Huh?
You said this guy. We talking about me?
Of course, I'm talking about you.
Why? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? What did I do? And tonight's showing against pressing teams, we got a long way to go. I think any sensible United fan knew this. Like, I'm not surprised. Like, again today, should we have won the game? Yes, we had the team good enough to go out there and win by 2 goals or more, and it didn't happen. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. We just got 2 extra games. It's an inconvenience, and that's it. It's an inconvenience. That's all.
I like this comparison though. Garnacho, Martinelli, in terms of like very direct kind of thing, innit? Very direct, continuously take the man on. I like this comparison. Especially the way Martinelli's played this year.
Pull up Marcus's comment, please. The one underneath.
Yeah.
The sky is falling. Did you not see that performance? Oh my God. Honestly, if we start a similar team, I'm not watching Sunday's game. Oh, okay, Marcus. If your sky's falling, cool.
Nah.
Mine's still there.
Well, to be fair, we can't start the same team because Bruno ain't there.
Yeah, like, okay. All right. So Marcus, you know what I'm saying? We are going to start a similar team. So next week when we do the show, I want to hear you talking about the game because you didn't watch. So I don't want to hear you talking about the game.
I'll be honest. It's going to be very interesting, though.
It is going to be very interesting. I don't know what he does.
I think the most exciting thing is let's see what he does with Garnacho now.
Yes, because he played Garnacho in a big game today, which I like. That's a vote of confidence.
Away game as well. away game. I
Yes.
thought that was quite telling as well.
Loved it, bro. Absolutely.
But then, like it wouldn't surprise me if Rashford comes back in either on the left hand side.
I'd play them both, but that's just me.
But then who plays on the right? If Anthony's not back.
Who the
Alanga.
options? It's only Alanga, isn't it? He's the only one. Yeah, I go Alanga. Unfortunately.
Unless you want to play Eriksen there.
No, because then who do we play central?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd go. Yeah, I think you have to go Alanga. Because he's the only option. I can't think of another winger. If someone hits me with another winger, let me know.
I guess we're missing someone. Bench today, the bench.
Yeah, the bench was light today.
I'll be honest, Pellistri is there on the bench.
Yeah, like you can't put it. So yeah,
I hope Pellistri plays in a Europa League game.
You mean a League Cup game?
League Cup game, you know what? Yeah. I really hope he plays in that.
Yeah, I want to see him. Zidane, Iqbal. Yeah, I want to see these men in League Cup games. 100%.
And someone said that question, Garnacho's decision making. Listen, the guy is what? 18. Naturally, your decision making is not going to be top notch.
How your question is how decision making of 2 games? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, man.
The thing is that unless I'm going mad, I don't think Garnacho's decision making was poor today.
No, it wasn't poor today.
Like the execution of certain things, you could argue, but that's not decision making. For example, there was that one time that he tried passing the ball to Ronaldo when he cut inside. That was a great thing to do. That's not pass. Yeah. And you listen in a game, you're not going to complete 100% of your passes unless you're Victor Lindelof today. But overall, you're not, kind of thing, innit? So it happens.
Yeah, I don't know, innit? Like I say, I was just checking the sky still there. It is, people. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the games this weekend as well. Because there are a couple of big Premier League games, isn't it?
Before we get to the big Premier League games that we're going to get, obviously, it came out tonight. Atletico Madrid have put some players on the transfer list. Would you take João Felix? I think I know the answer to this. Or would you take João Felix at United? No.
Why do you think my answer is no?
Because he's not the profile of striker that you prefer.
100% you're correct.
Yeah, man. I'd be listening to you, Bainsy. You're my guy, innit? You don't listen to me, but I listen to you. It's calm.
I think João Felix isn't. But I think João Felix is an incredible talent.
Yeah.
But you know, one thing I don't like how people talk about João Felix.
Go on.
People need to realize João Felix needs to take responsibility for some of the stuff that's going on at Atletico.
I agree with that.
You can't always blame the environment. João Felix, as a player, has to take responsibility.
Agreed.
Secondly, you said João Felix up top. For me, what's our biggest problem right now? Goal scoring. I would rather prefer a goal scoring number 9 kind of thing. If you're telling me João Felix in behind the striker,
you're saying
that's a different story.
With it.
That's a different story kind of thing, isn't it?
Okay.
That's a completely different story. But your question was up top. For me, up top, I'm still taking someone like Victor Osimhen over João Felix, even though I think João Felix is the better player.
First.
I just think Victor Osimhen's profile suits us more.
First.
Okay. Would you take it?
I'm with the manager. Does he fit? Is he my preference? Is he my preference? No, he's also not my preference. But I've not seen a lot of him. João Felix is in that boat, and a lot of just football fans do this in terms of, yes, he has to take responsibility on what's going on. Is he talented? Yes. I've never heard anybody say that that he's not talented. He's incredibly talented. But when does that talent become production? He has to produce. And when's the last time he had a good season at Atletico Madrid? His fault or not, people? His fault or not? When's the last time he had a good season where it's like, yo, João Felix Atletico Madrid was quality?
He's talking like consistently Friday night.
Yeah. Like when the last time he played 30 plus league games and Atletico Madrid did well and he played well, or they had a Champions League run and he was a part of it. I'm not saying he hasn't, people. I'm asking the question because I'm not watching Atletico Madrid and João Felix, but I'm looking up his numbers in terms of appearances. It's not high. That's what I'm saying. Like, let me have a look here. Hold up.
And some said, like I said, how are we going to do Victor and Rashford? How does that work? I said it. I think Victor Osimhen is the only striker I can think of in the world that can make Sancho and Anthony work. I think I said that in the TikTok that I made the other day as well. Just because, listen, he's
go on, carry
pace and power kind of thing. Directness is very, very good for a striker. And he can put the ball in the back of the net.
So I'm looking here. This is him at Atletico Madrid. So he's been there since 1920. 27 games, 6 goals. 31 games, 7 goals. 24 games, 8 goals. And then he's played 11 times this season so far and scored 2 goals. I ain't even talking about his goals there, people. I'm talking appearances. 27 games ain't enough. 24 games ain't enough. Obviously, this season we don't know. 31 games, if we're being really, like, isn't enough. It's Paul Pogba all over again in terms of that. Like, that was my biggest issue with Paul Pogba. Wasn't his ability. It's his getting on the pitch. Are you available? We've seen it now with Martial.
And you know what's frustrating? You know when we talk about these younger players, he's missed 4 years of important development.
True that.
Like, he had a very good environment at Benfica. He was happy. And now Atletico, let's be honest, he's gone sour towards the end. Yeah. You saw he's liking tweets about he misses Benfica or whatever it was kind of thing. Like, you know when it comes like that, he's a sticky one kind of thing, and it is a sticky one. Yeah. And big up Tawanga. Probably butchered that name. I can't even lie. I'm sorry. He said the short to 5. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm looking there. Yeah, he played 6 games in Europe in his first season, 8 the season after, 8 the season after that, and then 5 appearances this season. But so he's played in Europe, it seems, pretty much so. But that's just appearances, just not enough, people.
The thing is, I said that I think João Felix is what you call it. He's more than GA kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why
he's more than GA.
Like, I'm just talking appearances.
We need numbers kind of thing from the striker. Looking at our current situation, that's been a missing piece. Like, as much as I like Ronaldo hasn't been clinical. Rashford hasn't been clinical. Who else? It's played up top. Pretty much it.
They're the main two.
And they haven't been clinical kind of thing, innit? Mm-hmm. And some say Felix maybe not the answer, but we need to be looking at youthful striking power is Ronaldo. I think that's happening at the end of the season anyway. Ronaldo's not staying, and we are definitely for signing a striker. Yeah. Like, I am 100% certain we sign a striker. I think the most ideal situation from the current situation, current scenario probably is we might sign, for example, a Victor. I'm not going to say we're going to sign Victor Osimhen, but we're going to sign a striker, a first-team striker, and then we might get a striker from South America or something. That's like maybe third choice from maybe under Martial. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen, and I hope that it happens because it does seem like United have been linked with a striker from South America, kind of. Yeah. From what the reports have been saying, kind of thing, isn't it? Fair. Which should be interesting to see what they do.
And to someone who said, who's going to develop under Simeone? I hear that. That's the fair point, but he did go there, so he has to take responsibility for that too. As much as Simeone and Atletico Madrid are at fault, he has to take responsibility for that. Like 110%, you have to. And now if he gets his move and it goes right, then we'll praise him for that. If he gets his move and it goes wrong, then we criticize for that. Like, players have to be held accountable. Again, I don't know all the ins and outs, so I'm not saying he's 110% wrong. I'm just saying there has to be some form. How much, I don't know. Yeah.
Someone said thoughts on the Napoli winger.
Everyone watching. That's all I keep hearing.
Good, man. Have you not seen him yet?
I've not watched him.
You need to see him, man. You need to see him. I'll be honest, that entire Napoli team, very, very fun to watch.
Okay, you think that dark horses in the champs?
Dark horses. See, that's hard to tell.
Are they all right? Are they the best of the rest?
100%.
Okay, first.
I think credit to Benfica as well yesterday. 6-1 victory.
Yeah, serious. PSG. I believe it.
You have to.
I need Chelsea or City to draw PSG. That's what I need.
And I think their manager was the former PSV manager last year. That 10 went head-to-head with kind of thing, innit? And he said, this is his first season. They lost Darwin Núñez, for example, reinvested the money, got in people like Enzo Fernandez, for example. They've all settled in pretty much perfectly fine. And they're flying kind of thing. I think they're unbeaten in the league as well. I might be wrong there. And this, by the way, Endrick's not going any other club other than Real. I think people need to kind of realize that. He's going Real. I will put my house and my life that he's going Real. I'm that certain.
Big statement.
I'm 100%
First. And to Marcus's comment, we're not in a title race regardless. We could win our next 5 games. We are not in a title race. Let me reiterate this to all Manchester United fans listening. Manchester United in the Premier League season of 2022/23 are not in a title race. Thank you. Shout out to that.
And this, by the way, Osman's a good striker, but needs service. United don't create chances. That's the problem. Yeah, but naturally, as a team progresses, for example, next season, we should be creating more chances, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah, you see where it's going. Like this ain't Ten Hag's team. Like offensively, he's not got his players in yet. We've seen defensively what he's done when he's managed to get more than one of his. The only attacking player he's bought in terms of the offensive third is Anthony, and we've seen the impact Anthony's made. You mentioned about goals. Anthony's someone I see us getting goals from. I think he'll hit double figures this year
in the league.
Genuinely, not in the league overall.
Yeah, come on.
Actually,
better be hitting double figures overall.
How many is he in the league? Oh wait, how many has he got in the? Yeah, in the league. I'll go on the limb. Yeah,
he's on 3 right now, isn't it?
Is it 3 in the league?
He scored in his first 3 games.
Yeah, man. What am I talking about? Yeah, man. We gonna get double figures, man. 100%. We gonna get, yeah, man. Anthony gonna get double figures, man. 30 in all competitions. Sarcasm, people. But yes, you get double figures in the league.
All right, just quickly, you see Pep. You need to know, Pep. He's a sly guy, you know. Pep is a sly guy.
Marcus.
Pep will praise Burnley after slapping him 5-0 or something.
Facts, Marcus, man. Do not pay attention to these managers, man. Just go about your day. Enjoy the football. Kick back and relax. Don't dream. Just understand where Manchester United are. And where we are not a Premier League winning side. We are not a Champions League winning side. We can't compete for those 2 competitions. What we can compete for, though, is the Europa League. Also, what we can compete for is the FA Cup and the League Cup.
I think it depends on everyone's expectation. I said going into the season, I think we'll finish 6th.
You did say that, bro.
I'm definitely going to be wrong. And I hope I'm wrong, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it should be interesting. Big up to Timo.
Timo. Yeah, it's Timo, man. Yeah, you forget your boy Timo, man.
No, but I'm just saying, innit? Because I swear this guy changes his names like left, right, and center.
Yeah, he's always changing his name.
Yeah, big up Timo. He said Flawless wants Ajax for the windmill, the culture, the museum. What's that? Canal.
The canals, because Amsterdam's known for its canals.
Red light district.
He's trolling here, innit? Because everyone knows what most people go Amsterdam for, innit? There's 2 things you go Amsterdam for. So he's trolling with this. But if we do get Ajax, I'm going out there. I'm going, because I've never been to Amsterdam anyway. So I want to go. So if we get Ajax, I'd go. Even if I didn't get a ticket, which United away tickets is tough, I would go. 100%. For the culture, like he said. For the windmills and the museums. That's what he wants to go. Timo going to pull up. Because if Ajax were going through, he wanted Chelsea to get them. But, you know, they're in the Europa League. But if we get Ajax, I'll roll over. Why not?
Celebrity Timo. TV appearance Timo.
Yeah, man, this guy, did you see him against Brighton? I was front row on TV, him and Lewis.
Nah, I didn't see that on TV, kind of thing. But I seen him other games. I swear Havertz posted him or something.
Did Havertz post him? Probably.
I think it was Havertz. Yeah. And this is how many number 9s don't actually need service to score. Most of them do. They're all should have made to create for themselves or others. They're to finish plays.
It's a mix. It's a mix. They create for themselves, but they also should have. I want my number 9 to be able to create for themselves.
To be fair, it
I also want my number 9 to be able to create for others, create for themselves, but also people help them to finish chances. But it does depend on the system and the type of 9.
I think it depends. Like, let's be honest. Like, when you say create for yourself, like you can also create chances with elite movement, for example, which I think Darwin Núñez does extremely well.
First.
But then you can also regard maybe creating for yourself what Martial was doing in that 1920 season.
Well.
But that for me was never sustainable because you're scoring bangers kind of thing week in, week out towards the end of the season.
Score bangers every week. Yeah.
And let's be honest, you're not really going to score bangers every week, are you? That's just not sustainable.
Facts. Facts. And to Marcus, who says, why can't we win? Because we are not good enough to win a league title. Look at our squad. Look at our squad. Look at Manchester City. We are not on their level, Marcus. Simple as that. You're not good enough. The sooner you come to realize that, you won't be disappointed. Your expectations is way too high. We're not in a title race. We're not.
You know this? I love how like different people see football kind of thing, innit?
Wow.
And this is what makes football so great. Like someone said, I want a team first striker, not a striker that's just there to score. And this coming here, find me a rude regen. Like literally the complete opposite.
Yin and yang, innit?
I said that I want Vlahovic.
I want a mix in terms of my profile. I want a striker who is a great foil for the team. So say the striker's not scoring goals, he's still creating for others. He's still causing an issue. But I also want a striker that's going to score goals as well. I want a mix. Give me a balance. You know what? Like a diet. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? And my pops always told me that everything's great in
You got any names
moderation.
in mind?
Said not in terms of first choice, no. Second choice, I'd take Ivan Toney. But I wouldn't. I don't know if I can rely on Ivan Toney going forward for a title charge. He might be good enough, he might not be. But I would Ivan Toney, yes. But I'd prefer someone in front of him and Ivan Toney second and Martial third. But that's just me.
Kane.
I'll
be honest, I keep hearing the Kane stuff in it. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't want Kane.
I've said that I love Kane as a player. How can you not like Kane as a player? He's one of the best strikers in the world, kind of thing, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
But then the problem is, and this is probably a problem I have with Victor Osimhen as well, potentially, possibly spending 120 million pounds.
Yep.
I don't know whether we should do that kind of thing. Some say, what did De Gea do wrong? You were clearly late to the stream break because I said he was very good today. See this?
You did say he was very good.
Because you're late to the stream.
And Tamarcus says, title race not winning, bro. No, we're not. We're not good enough to be in a title race. Neither are Arsenal. Arsenal are not in a title race. Let me just reiterate that. Title races don't start 11 games in. They don't start in October. Come talk to me in March, April, May. Back free, the back end of the season, the last 3 months. That's when you start talking title races. Not 11 games in. There's still 27 matches to play.
And someone said, do you think we'll get anyone in January? Transfer window?
Yes,
I've always said this. Cody Gakpo.
I think we signed somebody. Who? I don't know, but I think we signed somebody. Someone said Kane actually fits the system. I don't want a 31-year-old for 130 M's. Simple as that.
And this time, man, you sure it wasn't because De Gea's distribution didn't score more today? I said De Gea's distribution was good.
Yeah.
I said, like, I don't really hate De Gea. I said this. For me, he goes down as an all-time Premier League great. He retires as what Manchester, or not retires, he probably leaves the club as Manchester United's all-time clean sheet holder because I think he's 8 away.
That's crazy.
And he's getting that this season, which I think he deserves because let's be honest, he should have had more trophies. But at least he has that record.
Well, first.
I think he's top 3 best Prem keepers ever kind of thing, isn't it?
Top 3? Say that again. He's top what?
3 Prem keepers ever. There's a conversation to be had. In terms of longevity, he still has a trophy.
Yeah, that's a whole different conversation. If you're saying longevity,
as much as I get onto that, but hey, there was also a point, what was it, around the 17-18 time where this guy, like, what was it? You could say the Titanic or whatever it was.
Yeah, he was the best goalkeeper in the world.
Yeah.
You've never seen the Titanic, which is great.
I know I haven't.
You know what? You ain't missing shit.
But
it's trash.
It's a boat that sunk, innit?
Yeah. It's trash, though. The film is trash. Yeah. The film's trash. Trust me. I'm telling you. Man, I say in 3 years and then upgrade simple. Kane is one. You know what Kane is? You signed Harry Kane to win now. Manchester United ain't built to win now. So let's build to win in the future. And when I say win now, I'm talking major trophies. Could we win the smaller trophies? Yes. You don't spend 120 million on one area on a 31-year-old. That's just me, though. I want Harry Kane. I'm good. I'm blessed.
Yeah, just quickly, let's look at the fixtures here. Just quickly, I want to talk about this here. The Jesus thing. Jesus is an interesting one because I think I saw a question the other day where someone said, like, Jesus is obviously not scoring. Is that starting to become a problem? What do you think about that?
Problem is too big a word. I'd say a concern. But again, it comes down to how Arsenal playing. What are their 2 wide forwards doing? Did they score the goals? You know what I'm saying? Is he a foil for them? Is it a Firmino type thing in regards to Mane and Salah are goal scoring? So Firmino not scoring is an issue. So is that the plan with, let's say, Martinelli and Saka? If Martinelli and Saka are the guys who are going to get you, one's going to get you 20, one's going to get you 15, which I don't think Saka is. I don't know about Martinelli, maybe, but concern is too strong a word.
He needs to work on his finishing.
But a problem is too strong a word. Maybe a concern, but Jesus is doing a lot for the team, and he's a great foil for them. He's a great foil for the team. He's a great foil for his attacking players around him. So that's what I would say. I'm not saying Kane's 29. If we were to sign him but he'll be 30 next year.
The thing is, like, just quickly on Jesus here, is an interesting one because you saw it against Southampton. I think he missed 2 or 3 big chances. You say he cost them, kind of. But then against Forest, for example, he didn't get the goal, but I thought his overall play was very, very good. Like, he's not that clinical striker, but he brings others into play, kind of thing, very, very nicely. And I think no matter what, he's still very effective. presses very well, defensively works hard.
Runs the channels. You know what I'm saying? Can hold the ball up. Yeah, like 100%. He's a foil for others.
But I think, like, listen, man, obviously, it's what we were talking about before. Everyone sees football differently.
Yes. And it's about preference and how you want to play. And the way Arteta wants to play.
Kind of thing,
the way Arteta wants to play. Hey, Jesus picks that. He suits that. 110%. He suits that.
Like he's on like 8 big chances missed.
Jesus.
But I guarantee you, to most Arsenal fans, it won't feel like that because they've been winning most weeks.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what ties into how's the team doing. If them 8 big chances missed and that's cost them 5 of those games, different conversation. Whole different conversation. There isn't a perfect footballer, so you're going to lose something. So if you want someone like Jesus, you might lose someone who's clinical. You might have someone who's more clinical like they had with an Aubameyang, but there's less for the team. It was a preference thing. Right, that's a wild comment.
I don't get me wrong, I still think Jesus is better, but there's definitely certain attributes and Martial's better, right? Martial's a better finisher than Jesus.
I'm just saying, he's definitely a better finisher. I'm just saying the comment in general is wild. That's all.
All right, let's go. Wolves, Brighton on the weekend.
Wolves.
No Diego Costa.
Yeah, Wolves
no
are struggling. And Brighton are coming off that big 4-1 win against Chelsea.
Listen, man. I'll be honest, Wolves as a club annoy me because I think they're going back in for Julian Lopetegui now, kind of thing, innit?
Okay.
They're being wanting Lopetegui for time. Apparently, a couple of years ago, before they apparently appointed Nuno, I think they wanted Lopetegui. And it seems like they might get him now, but I think to get
Lopetegui, why does that annoy you?
No, just like, when they keep doing it and he's clearly said no, like, surely you could have gotten another manager in the meantime, kind of thing, innit? But he's stuck with whoever's in charge of them now, kind of thing. But listen, the World Cup's coming, you might as well stick it out now. Yeah. Leeds, Bournemouth. Wait, who did you say for Wolves? Brighton, isn't it?
Yeah, Brighton. Who you got?
Yeah, Brighton.
Yeah.
Leeds, Bournemouth.
Bournemouth just got on Leeds.
Leeds coming off a big victory against Liverpool. They needed that as well because Jesse March was.
Yeah, the one time I want Liverpool to draw a game because I need Leeds relegated, and then I'm saying Van Dijk. I'm saying those are Van Dijk things. We move. Good finish though. All jokes aside, the finish from Somerville was quality. I think people are sleeping on it. The finish is. I've been saying this because he took it early. It caught Alisson off guard because Alisson got a hand to it. He did very well to get a hand to it. But yeah, with Leeds, like you said, much needed win. I didn't realize how bad they were until I did the watch along for that game. When I was like looking at their form and where they are in the table. Yeah. And I was like, why did nobody tell me Leeds have been absolutely
I've been saying that. I think Jesse March was under pressure before that game.
Yeah, but I didn't realize they were 18th. I didn't know they was that low down in the table. Like, otherwise I would have been celebrating. You know how much I want them to get relegated. You know
City Fulham. Simple. Yes. City.
Who you got for Leeds Bournemouth?
I think Leeds win that.
Because
Bournemouth have like hit a sticky period now under Gary O'Neill. I think 3 defeats in a row now.
Okay.
Forest Brentford. No Ivan Toney for them. He's suspended.
Brentford should still. Forest ain't good. They should still get past them.
I'll be honest. Forest are straight. I don't know why I watched a couple of Forest games, but I'm looking like the front line for me don't click. Jesse, Morgan Gibbs-White, Dennis on the bench, that Anyowoni, whatever the guy, the guy, former Liverpool guy.
I don't even know the Forest players like that. I ain't gonna lie.
It's frustrating kind of thing, isn't it? It's frustrating. Everton Leicester, that's a quality game.
Is it?
100%.
A quality game?
100%.
What makes you say it's a quality game?
Do you know which way he's going to go?
So just because you don't know which way is...
Are the plays I like from both sides? Yeah.
I don't know which way Bournemouth Leeds is going to go.
No, but they plays like... Come on, man. Everton midfield battle, Maddison for Leeds. Leicester. Leicester been all right recently, you know. Watch them again. You know who I like?
Oh, Nana. I'm a fan.
No, from Leicester.
Maddison.
Nah, of course I like Maddison. I like Drewsbury as well. I've already said that.
Okay.
You know that new centre back?
What's
that
his name?
Fast guy. Out Fast, whoever the guy's name is.
Don't know him. Used to be. I watch Leicester like
the guy with the curly hair. The big guy.
Okay.
He's actually not too bad, you know.
So you're a fan, yeah? You getting on board?
No, I'm not saying like he's someone I invest stocks in heavily, but he's looked alright for them.
Well, you bought a couple stocks in him.
Yeah, like a little
1.5 stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not too bad, kind of thing, innit? Not too bad.
All right, first.
But what are you saying on that game?
Let Bainsy do his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I might do a watch along for it, actually. I'm not sure.
You should. 5:30 game.
Yeah, I might do it. I might.
Mm.
What was he even gonna say?
Everton Leicester.
Draw.
No, I'm not saying United should sign. You lot are going too far now.
Yeah, man, you only put 1.5 stock, man. That's not. It'd be all stocks, and if you wanted him at United.
And just quickly, what player outside the Big Six would you get to start for United? If we're not including Newcastle in the Big Six, Bruno G. I think he starts with every single team in the world other than Man City.
I'm trying to think. That's a good question. I'll tell you what, probably Ivan Toney, to be honest.
Come on, man. Over Bruno G.
Yeah, because I believe that our midfielders are closer to Bruno G than our strikers are to Tony. I think the strikers is a bigger issue than our midfield.
Yeah, I know, but you can get a better striker. I don't think you get many better midfielders than Bruno.
No, he said one. No, he said what player? I said one, didn't it? So like that's why.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like you see Bruno Guimaraes levels. He's so nice, man.
I'm big up to Reek. Yo, I get sleep when I can, innit? I did fall asleep on the NBA stream yesterday before we moved, but the man them held it down. Then I woke up for the end of the game.
Wait, just so quickly, who you got on Everton Leicester?
Draw. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Everton. Home crowd, Goodson Park.
All right, let's go. Getting the scouts. All right, let's go in.
Chelsea, Arsenal, 12 o'clock on a Sunday.
I don't think this goes the way everyone thinks it goes. I think this has got. I don't think the results the same, but this is Liverpool City all over. Remember Liverpool City a couple of weeks ago? And everyone was like, City are going to batter them, and then Liverpool ended up winning. Everyone's saying Arsenal are going to win, strong favourites, Chelsea are poor.
Saka's back as well.
I don't know what he's doing. Saka's back. I'm saying draw. I think Chelsea, I think it's at the bridge. It won't be a library for once because Arsenal are there and they can't stand each other. They'll be bang up for it. Arsenal have just played even though they've won. Draw. That's what I say. And Ross says
they beat them 4-2 last time, 4-2 last week, or last year.
Last year, yeah, because they've won the last 2
years when they didn't get scored.
Yeah.
I'm going Arsenal.
Yeah, I know you're going Arsenal.
Well, it has to be Arsenal.
Yeah, I know you're going to go out. That's the obvious pick. That one is shot.
Shame on Ben Chilwell as well getting an injury.
Yeah, so yeah.
Before the World Cup.
Yeah. Don't wish.
Yeah, but I'm going to go Arsenal. Southampton, Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle. Newcastle.
I got Newcastle as well.
You're on Newcastle.
By the way, before the start of the season, I remember I did show time and I said I think Newcastle finishing a European place.
I think a lot of people have them as the best of the rest.
Looking good right now. Looking good.
Hey, do your thing. You hyping on. Someone just said, "Why do I hate Newcastle?" They're just rivals from the 90s, isn't it? The whole.
I'll be honest, man.
No, not you, man. Ask me in the chat. I was like, why do I dislike Newcastle? Because of that.
I love Newcastle right now. I feel like they have a good vibe as a club. Like you've seen it with first of all pointing Eddie Howe. That's a manager I've always liked.
Yeah.
Good young progressive English manager. I think the players they signed. Listen, they didn't go out overboard to sign the 50, 60, 70 million pound players. I felt like they've done the rebuild very nicely, kind of thing.
Yeah, they've done good business. They're coming up
as a club very nicely.
Yeah. And I can rate you, but not like you.
Yeah, I know, but I've got immense respect for Newcastle.
Yeah, like I respect
St.
all
James's
teams.
Park, let's be honest. It's probably one of the best away grounds you can play at.
Yeah.
If you're a Manchester United player, for example.
No, I hear you with that. You know
I think that's the best stadium or home stadium in this country, kind of thing.
First.
Listen,
you should go, man. Away day to Newcastle, man.
Nah, that's too far. But like that crowd is different, kind of thing. But Trippier as well. Trippier, I don't think gets enough credit. I think he has been the best right back in the Premier League this year.
Yeah.
Miguel Almiron, credit where it's due. Turned it around. Callum Wilson should be going to the World Cup with England, by the way.
If he can stay fit.
I think where did I say this? I think Callum Wilson should be playing for a top 6 side kind of thing, innit? If it weren't for his injury record.
It's injury thing. That's what I was going to say.
Because it was a couple of years ago that Chelsea were linked with him, and I'm like, at that point, I was like, raw, like, that could be a big signing for Chelsea.
Yeah, right.
But Newcastle beat Southampton. West Ham Palace at the London Stadium. Tough game to call.
That's tough. I'll probably go another draw.
Draw.
Yeah.
Mm.
What you
I'm gonna
saying?
go West.
You
I'm
want
gonna go
West
West
Ham?
Ham. About the
Alright,
East London
cuz.
team, innit?
This
They
guy, man.
rotated. They rotated a lot today as well.
You going back
Going for it.
Millwall too, yeah? I'm saying.
They're in East London.
Yeah.
Way down.
How the hell you not know this?
Nah,
How
I know
you
about them.
how you East London? You know what I'm saying? Born and bred and don't know Millwall is East.
No, but we don't claim them. Well, I
So
don't
what?
claim them.
But you claim West Ham?
Yeah, I know, but that's because I go past the stadium every day to uni.
Oh no,
That's
is
different
that
kind
nice
of
to
thing.
you? Oh, is it different? Because you go, so if you went past the den or the new den, whatever their ground's called, you'd be like, oh, they're my team.
Nah, I
Millwall.
wouldn't say that. No, Millwall.
You know what I'm saying? What if you went past the Emirates? Would you be like, oh, that's my team? This guy,
Listen,
man.
Arsenal, Mikel
You,
Arteta
you,
anyway.
you, you, you and your feelings, man. This guy, you know, always his feelings. Go on, carry on.
Aston Villa United.
Oh, United 5-0, easy. You know what I'm saying?
Don't know about that.
Joking people.
And Tottenham,
Yeah.
Liverpool. I think Liverpool win that.
You reckon Liverpool get their first away win of the season? Draw. I know I've said a lot of draws. I'd say draw.
Yeah, Liverpool haven't won away, innit? Yes, yeah. See, Southeast.
It's East, man.
Southeast.
It's not Southeast. It's East. The
Is
rivals
G
are West Ham.
Rockavelli, by the way?
Is East. You know what I'm saying? Say that again.
Is G Rockavelli?
Time.
Like,
Oh yeah, I think it is Rockavelli. Yeah.
Like, I can never tell, kind of thing, innit?
Wait, I'm gonna Google this right now. Is Millwall?
Some said Liverpool win 2-2. Liverpool win 2-2. 2-1 Spurs.
Oh yeah, it's in the Western. Wait. See, London Assembly, City and East, man. You know what I'm saying?
That don't count.
What part of London is Millwall? Well, yes, actually, it is classed as Southeast. It's East, man.
South. Yeah, look. No Kulo, Richarlison, no Son, no Romero. They ain't
Who's
winning.
that? Wait, who's got all them injuries?
Son.
Oh, yeah, it's peak.
I hope Son makes it back for the World Cup as well, man.
Yeah, I hope so too. Millwall is in the district on the western and southern side of the Isle of Dogs. Yeah, it's in IOD, man. That's East London. Because one of my favorite MCs is from there. That's how I know this.
Nah. They all say man. Southeast, man.
Yo, they wrong, man. It's in IOD. Google IOD.
Oh.
Why don't you Google IOD?
I trust the chat.
Yo, now you trust the chat, yeah? Now it's just the chat. Yeah, sure. IOD, man. My favorite Trim's one of my favorite MCs. He's from there. E14 IOD, man. What we talking about? Isle of Dogs, man.
Wait, so what are you saying on the Tottenham Liverpool thing quickly?
Draw.
Draw?
Yeah, draw. I think Conte shithouse is a draw.
Okay. All right, just quickly, yeah?
Go on.
You want to talk about Darwin Núñez?
Go on. You clearly want to talk about it. I don't, but clearly you do, so let's talk about it.
Nah, I'm just saying, innit? Never go.
Hey, Rockavelli, man. I've Googled this. It says East London. It says postcode district, E14, man. That's E. Don't give me that. But big up to you. Go on, carry on.
Nah, Darwin Núñez, listen.
Go on,
fair
play.
Fair play.
Oh, yeah, you had stocks. Yeah, I forgot, innit?
I had stocks.
Yeah, you had
I was getting cooked, but I had stocks, and my stocks are on the rise right now.
United fan stocks in the Liverpool striker, yeah.
No, but I said this. I did feel sorry for the way people are coming at Darwin Núñez.
Whatever, man.
Like, I've never seen a player that gets cooked for training ground clips, which is why.
Yo, once you play for Liverpool, you deserve to get cooked for all your footballing abilities.
Nah. With Núñez, I thought that was a bit too much, kind of thing, innit? I thought it was a bit too much.
Nah, it's never enough. It wasn't for me. It wasn't enough.
Nah, but listen, man.
Jez is a disgusting behavior.
No, but Darwin Núñez is a fun player to watch.
Yeah,
fun player to watch.
Yeah,
you don't know what's going to happen when Darwin Núñez gets the ball. Those sort of plays excite.
I don't think Darwin Núñez knows what he's going to do when he gets the ball at times.
That's why we love football, and that's why I love Núñez. Yeah, they got Darwin Núñez. Hope he's good.
Tariq says flawless. Stop the crap. Man United got 4 wins in it. What cap? How did that cap? Let me know, Tariq.
Oh yeah, another player got stocks in from Liverpool. Yeah, he's that Stefan Bajetic guy, the young midfielder.
Is he through the academy or did he sign him?
He's in the academy. Spanish as well, I think. I saw him in the. I saw him in pre-season this year for them, innit? And you know when a young player comes in in the scene, midfielder, first team, always wants to receive the ball, scanning. It looked positive for Liverpool kind of thing, innit? And I'm surprised he hasn't really played more, but I think he came on against Napoli, innit?
Okay.
And what comment?
From 1050 from Ross.
This.
Yeah. This is jokes, yo.
I don't get it.
Say it out loud and you'll figure it out.
Funky. I don't get it.
Fun at the knee. He is.
I don't get it.
Funny, man. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
This guy.
Flipping hilarious, man. I know.
And yo, Tariq, how did I dish your clip? This is just facts. You know what I'm saying? If you put that imaginary bird on your chest, you deserve to be cooked at all given opportunities. I don't think he got cooked enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kelsey had a mare with that. You know what I'm saying? Bains, I don't know what Bains he's on. He had a Darwin Núñez with that, man.
No, but you see this, like, if his decision making improves, it can be decent. I think I heard Henri speak about him on CBS the other day.
Be a taxi in it when we move.
No, but I think I heard Henri speak about him on CBS, and he was like, you know, when you're a new signing, you're coming into a new club, you want to impress, kind of thing, innit?
Mm-hmm.
And Darwin Núñez has been a player that's been brought into the side, out the side. That's how it's kind of been.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of maybe he's finishing in front of goal, naturally, you're going to be under more pressure because you're not guaranteed minutes.
Yeah.
So I think that's why maybe Darwin Núñez finishing at times hasn't looked the best. But I still like Darwin Núñez finishing overall. I still think he has a good variety in his finishes. Why are you laughing? There was nothing wrong with what I said.
Why are you laughing? It's
No,
not
but
funny though. Say it. Right?
No, but he does have a good
say it's not
variety
funny though. Say you gotta say it alive, man. Say it's not funny though. You know what I'm
No, but it's not funny.
It's not funny though.
It was funny though. He does have a good variety in his finishes.
It's just you and this Darwin Núñez thing. I don't get it, but each to their own. I don't get it.
It's true.
I know. I'm saying I don't get why you defend this guy. I don't get it.
He's a striker that scores goals. That's why Josh Núñez is on, and he scores on goals.
That's cool, but I don't get why you're bringing it out. I don't get it.
Because we're talking about Liverpool.
But I don't know why we're talking about Liverpool and Darwin Núñez in particular.
We're getting on to Tottenham.
No, we're talking about Liverpool, but I don't know why we're talking about Darwin Núñez. You were going to bring him up anyway. You finished the segment. I know you finished the segment and went, let's talk about Darwin. Do you want to talk about Darwin Núñez? And I said, no.
No, just because I remembered him.
Yeah, like you always defending this guy's stocks on a Liverpool player. I could never. You know what I'm saying? But each to their own, innit?
Each to their own. Konate's back for them. Massive positive as well.
Who?
Konate.
Oh, Konate back. Okay.
Not massive positive for them. Massive.
Yeah, huge positive, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope they get the win, innit?
I think Liverpool are an interesting side. They're lucky they got their World Cup coming up, innit? They're one of the teams that are definitely going to benefit from the break.
Yes. Where do you think they'll finish this season? You think it's a wrap for Klopp?
Nah. I said it's interesting because the World Cup, innit? Because as soon as you're back from the World Cup, that's pretty much like a new season. That's how it's going to feel like. Like we've seen it, for example, with United, we're playing 2 or 3 pre-season games or pre-winter games, whatever you want to call them, kind of thing.
Yeah, aye. Nah,
so I think it's going to be hard to do. And obviously injuries, World Cup, unpredictable.
It's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting. But I hope they continue their great form that they're currently on. I'm saying,
I just hope Darwin Núñez continues scoring.
Well, I don't wish that, but you know.
Big up Thiago as well, though.
I hope he goes on a 25-game goal drought.
No, I want Liverpool to do bad, but I just want Darwin Núñez to do well.
I want him to do extremely bad. I don't want anybody to succeed there, whether it's Liverpool under 23s, Liverpool under 21s, Liverpool under 18s, Liverpool under 16s, Liverpool under 15s, Liverpool under 13s, Liverpool under 12s, Liverpool under 10s, Liverpool under 8s. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool under 6s, Liverpool's women's team, Liverpool's women's reserve team.
United's women's team, by the way. They're flying.
Women's team. Let's go.
Like, I'm pretty sure the last time I checked, I might be wrong, they won beaten or something, innit?
I don't follow women's football, so I have no idea.
No, I'm pretty sure I am right.
I ain't hate Tariq. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I wish you nothing but the worst. That's okay.
Yeah. 5 games played, 5 wins, 14 goals scored, 0 conceded, 15 points. Fair play to Mark Skinner.
Yeah, no, hey, you right. Not even a school team, man.
No, I'm not. I'm just hoping Núñez does well. Is there anything wrong with
Yes,
that?
there's a lot wrong with that. Yes.
It's a conversation
Yes.
for another day because we're
Yeah,
going to wrap
it's
this
definitely
up.
a conversation for another day. Yes.
If you guys like the video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to
Yes.
the channel. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, not even the school teams. You're right. Yeah, F Liverpool, F City, F Arsenal, F Chelsea, F Newcastle, F Leeds, F Anfield, F the Etihad, F the Emirates, F the Library, that's the Bridge, F Ellen Road, F St James's Park. Yeah, I think that's it. We got and big up everyone who continues to support. Much appreciated. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Bainsy over here doing great things. This is my guy. You can catch us here every Thursday. Stats, Facts, and Vibes. Thursday. Mondays on Sarcasm City TV. Thursdays on Statman Bains' channel. And we're going to keep the show rolling, people.
Follow the TikTok as well.
And go
Hey, the
follow
TikTok.
TikTok as well, yes. Why you laughing? What's funny? What happened?
Nah. Follow the TikTok.
Yeah, what
Made a
happened?
bit-
Why are you laughing? This guy's cracking up.
Nah. Like someone, like I was looking at my last TikTok kind of thing, and I made a
Okay,
TikTok on
yeah.
Ben White, and someone said Reece James would be better than Ben White this year. How can you tell me Reece James would be better than Ben White this year?
Reece James has been better. Reece James has been very good this year.
He's injured.
Yeah, but pre-injury.
Ben White has been. I said Ben White has been top 2 right backs this year.
Who's the other one, Delo?
And then what? Oh, Bauer, where's Carrot Cap? He won his last game, by the way, 3-1.
Oh yeah, people want the. Oh yeah, they did the Michael McKenna segment, man.
I think it was 3-1. He won
Before
his
we
last
go.
game. He lost his first game though. I think they conceded late on.
So how are Middlesbrough and Ipswich doing? That's what they want, man.
No, Middlesbrough are a bad kind of thing, innit? But Carrick season now.
Carrick season, man. And what about your boy McKenna,
Let me
Ipswich?
see.
Yeah, let's check this. That's what the people are here for. They're for all this Premier League stuff. They want to know about. You know what I'm saying?
4-4
Kieran McKenna
draw.
at Ipswich.
See, look at that, man. Raw, that's a mad game, you know.
Yeah, it's
Oh
crazy.
my!
Goals and stuff.
Look at this. It was 2-2. Added time. Ipswich scored in the 91st minute. Then they scored in the 94th minute. So now it's 4-2 to Ipswich. In the 96th minute, they concede. So it's 4-3. And in the 99th minute, they concede again. So it's 4-4. That's on the players.
Okay, cool.
That's on the players. You don't concede 2 goals in 3 minutes.
He's still flying high though, right?
Oh,
Ipswich still like second.
2 losses all season.
And we're a borough in the championship.
No, but
I know
they're bad.
Carrick's just gone. Yeah, Carrick's just gone there, but where are they?
I think they were 18th last time I checked. Might
First,
be wrong. Might be lower.
First.
No, they're 19th. They are lower. Oh, a long day. And the team below them, Coventry, have got 2 games in hand. So they're basically 20th. They got my guy doing an impossible mission kind of thing, innit? But listen,
He
we'll
says
see what
that he's
happens.
never seen impossible, but we move. Go on, Gary. And
9 points away from the playoffs. If he does it, what a manager Carrick is.
so
What a
if he succeeds, it's all hail Carrick. If he fails, they set him up to fail. Is that right?
100%.
Yeah, fair dues.
But anyway, make sure you guys like the video. Anything else you want to say? You streaming today?
Yeah, I'm going to do a fan calling show in about 45 minutes on the Twitch, people. So feel free to call in F Arsenal, F City, F Liverpool. Shocking. But yeah, love to everyone who has locked in, man. But yeah, on the Twitch, I'll be streaming fan calling show. So for all the people who got so much to say in the comments, it's open to everybody. So get over to the fan calling show, Sarcasm City TV Twitch. I put the link out. You can call in, get whatever off you chest. You may want to disagree with me. You may want to agree. You may want to run bants about this joker here. Whatever, man. Let us know.
What joker?
It is only me and you here, so I'm talking to you clearly. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was about yourself.
Oh yeah. Is that funny?
Cool. Yeah, make sure you guys like the video, comment your thoughts, and we'll be back soon.